I refuse to sleep in my makeup. Even if I am exhausted and I can't keep my eyes open, #1 rule I have always followed is never sleep with your makeup on. So.
This is a clever girl. Never sleep with your makeup on. Never, ever, ever. No matter what time you come home at. Hello you guys, how are you? I hope you're keeping healthy out there. So today I'm excited as always because I am doing a skincare reaction to the gorgeous Sydney Sweeney, this 24-year-old actress who's star of the hit show Euphoria. So let's have a look at her. This is her nighttime skincare routine that she recently put on for the Go to Bed series that Harper's BAZAAR does, and see if we can learn anything. See what you think, and remember, if you've used any of these products, please let me know in the comments below. But before I go on, my name is Joanie. Welcome to my channel, Joanie Loves. Please, 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 could you hit that subscribe button and that bell? That would be so cool. Trying hard to grow my channel, and I'm nearly at 4,000, which I'm very excited and very grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for that. So let's have a look and see what Sydney does.
Hey, it's Sydney Sweeney, and I'm going to share with you guys my nighttime skincare routine. Okay, so first I always put my hair back with a silk hair tie, and I cut bangs recently for my last project, so I have to clip those back too. I feel like...
Now how good is it to see an actress, a celeb, pinning her hair back and with a silk hair tie that won't damage her hair? Well done, Sydney. Well done.
I made a terrible decision, but it's okay, they're cute. So I just like do a nice little clip. Then I've always had a really hard time finding a good facial cleanser that works for me. When I was in high school, I always went through either exfoliating way too much, or I ended up just washing my face with water for many years because I kept breaking out and I felt like it was the cleanser, and it wasn't. It was just other products that I was using. And I finally found a facial cleanser that is incredible for me. It is the Laneige Cream Skin Milk Oil Cleanser. I don't know if you can see, ooh, proper. It's amazing. I take off all my makeup with it. So I actually put it on my face dry, and I don't put water on my face first. I hope that's correct, but I just do like 1 or 2 pumps, and then just do it all over my face. I think I put it on my face dry because I read somewhere to do that once, and then I just kept doing it and it worked. So I hope I'm doing that right. You guys will definitely let me know if I'm wrong doing this. And then I use lukewarm water to take it off. So 1 second.
So let's have a good look at that. First of all, I thought she was very gentle with her skin. 100%. Always treat your skin in a gentle fashion, okay? Never rubbing it hard, never scrubbing it, never scrubbing it. So I like that bit about it. I did think that she should take her little neck chain off. When you're cleansing, girls, even if you're a 24-year-old, and guys, always think about starting from this area up. I promise as you go older, you'll be so glad you listened to your Auntie Joanie. But definitely start from the décolleté up. Treat this as one area and use the cleanser all over. She said that she uses this milk oil cleanser, Laneige. It's $26.50. So she uses it to take her makeup off. The only thing I would change here is take the eye makeup off first. Do that, because if not, you're going to get mascara all over this area and it's not good. So definitely try get in the habit taking the heavy stuff off, the eyebrows, if you've got eyebrows like me that you've got the makeup on them, and then the lipstick, the eyes, get that off first and then do the face and neck, right? Give that a try. So let's have a look at this cleanser. This cleanser is full of emollients. We've got #2, which is hydrogenated polyisobutene emollient. Next one's an emollient. #3. #5 is an emollient, and then we've got #6 triglyceride emollient, and then #10 an emollient. I'm looking down here, #14 good jojoba seed oil, which is a moisturizing goodie, ding ding, and then meadow foam seed oil, another moisturizing goodie. So this is about hydrating, this cleanser. Okay, it really is. #18, we've got capril glycol, which is a moisturizing humectant. So we have got lots of hydration going on here. #22, green green tea extract, okay, antioxidant and soothing. So this is pretty good. It really is. It's a good cleanser, I think. It's worth a shot. This brand, Laneige, I have to say before we talk about anything else that she is the ambassador. She's the new ambassador for this brand Laneige. It's a Korean, the iconic K-beauty range. It's got the heart of its mission is to keep skin hydrated, and it uses this kind of water in it that's done 25 years of expert research into. I think it's like a mineral water that they use, and it's throughout the whole brand, and it really is all about keeping the skin hydrated, which is pretty cool. So I think this cleanser's worth a shot. I thought she was nice and gentle with it. She used lukewarm water, which I've said to you before, I do like that. Even, you know, if you want to, if you've got an oily combination type skin, with acne skin even, using a face cloth rinsed out in lukewarm water, okay, the face cloth, taking it off, the cleanser off, I think that's quite a good idea to do that too. So let's see what happens next.
I just pat it off. I used to scrub it off, and someone told me that you should always pat your face. I'm no skincare expert though. I learned most of my skincare from multiple different makeup artists or sets that I worked on. Growing up, I definitely didn't even know skincare was an important thing. And then
quickly before we go on, can you see that? She's actually went over her eyelids, and when she's patted her skin dry, the mascara, the residue's coming down here. That's why I'm saying take that off first, okay? Have a wee look at that.
Whenever I have eye makeup on, I do this thing, and I don't know if it works or if it's right, but I use Vaseline to take the rest of my eye makeup off, and it also makes a repeat in my skincare journey later. When I was in middle school, I think I read somewhere that Vaseline's supposed to make your eyelashes grow. And so I used to lather my eyelashes and my eyebrows with Vaseline, and I don't know if it worked or not, but I realized it helped take my eye makeup off really gently. So I'm gonna grab a little wipe. I just never liked the harsh rubbing of the eye makeup. I just pat it off, and it all comes off. Does anyone else with that face need two things?
Well, that was a good one, wasn't it? A little turn up for the books. Vaseline is the eye makeup remover. That is interesting. Now, has anyone out there tried this? I would love to know what you think about this. Vaseline Petrolatum. This one's got coconut seed butter in it and some fragrance in it, but I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't got it on my desk now, but I do like Vaseline for certain things, to repair skin, to nourish the skin. I've got a video on slugging, have a look at it up here, where I did sleep with Vaseline on overnight. So I did want to try it to see what effect, and it really is good for stopping water loss from the skin, Vaseline, right? Would I use it to take eye makeup off? I wear contact lenses. I do not know that I would really enjoy using Vaseline to take eye makeup off. I don't think I would. Have you tried it though? That's just what I think. But if you've got skincare concerns like psoriasis and rosacea, sometimes Vaseline's good as a healing type, and it's safe to use. It is safe to use, it really is. Would I use it to take off makeup? I wouldn't, but I'm looking at her using it. I would be scared that I would be left with some residue, and I've got sensitive eyes. I would be a little worried about that. But tell me what you think yourself, because I'm a fan of Vaseline being used for grazes and that type of thing, small cuts or blisters or bruises. You know, when I run, I put Vaseline in some areas just to keep my skin from getting chafed, if you know what I mean by that. So you tell me what you think.
This Vaseline's my travels everywhere with me. Look at that. I have really sensitive eyes, so they get red really fast and easily. It's been frustrating.
The other thing I'm thinking about when I see her doing that, there's some Vaseline being left on this area here, and I do think that that's not great if you're then going to put on eye creams or creams on top, because I said the Vaseline's like a barrier, and that's one of the reasons I use it myself personally. It's like a barrier. So to have it on your skin here, then if you put anything on top, and can you guarantee now that you're going to get all that Vaseline off with those pads that she's using? I'm not sure if it's a pad or a wipe that she's using. Can you get all the Vaseline off? Not sure. And would the then creams that you put on top of eye creams or whatever you're going to put here, would it get through and penetrate into the epidermis and help the skin? Not sure, because I do think it's more of a barrier. So I'm not sure I would have done it. You know, maybe Sydney, try this before you do the previous step, as I said.
So once all my makeup's off, usually once a week, I try to do a facial peel because I have really terrible combination skin. So I get oily, dry, I get cystic acne, and if there's a lot of buildup on my face, I will break out more. So I will use this, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong because I pronounce everything wrong, but Dr. Dennis Gross, not quite sure. It's the Universal Daily Peel. So there's two parts. The first one is like an exfoliate and smooth. So you do that and then you wait like 2 minutes. And then the next one is an anti-aging neutralizer. I don't know what it does. All I know is it helps my skin. And I just rub it all over my skin. And you just kind of use it until it feels like it's dry all the way. I get this, and maybe you guys know what it is because I can't figure it out, but sometimes I get these weird rashes around my mouth or my nose, and I cannot get them to go away for the life of me. I was getting them a lot during Euphoria, and I don't know if it was just because I was constantly wearing makeup and changing makeup, and or the weather was changing, but that was happening, and I started using these and it helped it go away. I refuse to sleep in my makeup. Even if I am exhausted and I can't keep my eyes open, #1 rule I have always followed is never sleep with your makeup in. So.
This is a clever girl. Never sleep with your makeup on. Never, ever, ever. No matter what time you come home at. Definitely. So Dr. Dennis Gross, not sure myself, Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peels, $88. I mean, let's talk about this. It's a 2-step. You get them in, you saw that 2 sachets, and you use 1 sachet first as like the peel, at home peel. And I get it. I can understand why. You know, I do like getting a peel done, but salon prefer in a, you know, by an esthetician, master esthetician. I do like peels, but doing it at home, something I wouldn't encourage people to do at home. Because she's just said something, it's funny, and I wonder what she was doing, if she was doing these peels when she was getting this, and she said that it was almost like, it sounds a bit like eczema to me, that she was getting this dry skin here, red skin. It can be caused by a number of things when you're getting this thing here. It looks like it's red and it's peeling, but it's very like eczema, and the masks definitely encouraged stuff like that to occur with people's skin for sure. So glad that we're not wearing, especially in Scotland now, we don't need to wear a mask, thank goodness. But that's definitely one of the side effects, is having this red skin here, this eczema. But also, if you're using incorrect products, would this daily peel aggravate it? It definitely would. I'm going to tell you this because I'm looking at the step 1 is the first pad that she put on, and the second ingredient, apart from water, is always the first. The second one is alcohol denatured, which is very drying to the skin. And then it's got glycolic acid, which is great. And then it's got witch hazel water, that's okay, it's all right, salicylic acid, lactic acid, malic acid. So, but there is perfume in this, yes there is. What can I think? So step 1, the first pad that she used on her face. So she's cleansed her skin with the cleanser to take the makeup off. Then she's using this peel pad, and it contains a blend of AHAs, glycolic and lactic acid, which are both good, plus a BHA, which is salicylic, which cleans out the pores. But it's got alcohol twice in it. I'm looking at it, it's second ingredient, so that means there's a lot in it, especially if it's the second ingredient at the top of the list. And then there's alcohol further down the list, so definitely irritating alcohol is a base here. And alcohol does definitely dry the skin up. It will cause irritation and dryness. and it hurts the skin's ability to heal. So she thought it was helping that. I don't honestly think that would have helped what she was getting here at all. I think it would have made more likely to cause it. Yes, I do. Step 2, really alkaline. So what you do is you use an acid type of pad, which is what she's done, to take off dead skin, unblock the skin a bit. That's the thought behind using these. And then you use a pad which is going to neutralize it, right? That's what step 2 is, a second pad, and it's mainly got bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate, which is alkalining the skin. So you've brought down the pH of the skin, and now you're going to balance it back up again, basically. And it says it's got a lot of anti-aging. Well, there is vitamin C in it, there's retinol, there's vitamin E in it, there's Veritol. So there is a few things in here that are pretty good, phospholipids. So the second pad to me seems actually quite good. It really does. What do I think? I think $88. Don't waste your money. Go and get yourself a professional chemical peel done if you want to try it. These peels can be dangerous. That's my opinion, because I'm always thinking, you know, be careful of what you put on your skin. It can make it sensitive. If you've got a very oily, it's not sensitive at all type of skin, oily combination, you know, then maybe you can get away with it. But I'm not keen on the step 1 here, and I much prefer you do treatments like that done by a proper qualified esthetician. However, have any of you tried these pads? What do you think of them? I just always err on the safe side, because I just think people damage their skin unnecessarily with doing things at home. Really, really, they do. And the other thing as well, this step 2, after you've done the step 2 to really take off the acids that you've maybe left on your skin, if you don't do that correctly, if you don't do the step 2 correctly, and you can leave some of these acids on the skin, and that will make areas that you haven't done properly, like in here, you know, where there's little nooks and crannies, you can leave some accidentally in there, and that will cause it to dry up more. It's like you're leaving some of the peel on this area. So I think maybe that occurred if she was using these. Who knows? But be careful, be careful.
So let's wait a second, let my skin cool down. This is, if you see my lovely robe, I would like to say thank you, Jennifer Coolidge, because she actually, when we were in Hawaii, she gave it to me for Valentine's Day. It's my favorite robe. So, free Jennifer Coolidge robe. Okay, so then the second towelette is the anti-aging one. We shall see in 10 years if it works. Pretty good. Okay, so you let that dry for a little bit, and then I always love using Laneige's Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Serum. I love putting this as a base for any and all skincare, because I think it just really nourishes my skin, and because I do typically get dry, I think it just helps neutralize everything. And I was recently in Albuquerque filming, and it was so dry, and I just needed anything and everything to moisturize my skin. So I started using this, and I love it, and it's really fun. You like twist it. I like that, because then it doesn't spill everywhere in my luggage, because I have a tendency to have that happen. So I just use a couple pumps, and I put it everywhere as a base for this amazing device that I have found.
Okay, so Laneige, it does sound a bit like, you know, French that a little bit to me. Laneige. Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Serum is $45. Now, so this is it. I'm going to tell you about this Laneige brand. It is not cruelty free. It is a South Korean brand owned by high-end cosmetics company Amor Pacific, launched in 1994. The story behind the brand centres around mineral water, which tend to label optimal mineral water harvested from the snow-clad peaks of the Himalayas. Oh, how good is that marketing sentence? They allegedly spent 20 years perfecting its scientifically engineered properties for skin. And according to Laneige, the superior water is a secret to hydrating, protecting and revitalising skin. Oh, I love it. Marketing. BS, as I like to say I do. Because even they've put that in there, the first ingredient in most products is water anyway, and that still has to go through specific manufacturing things to fix the water. So would it not be going through all that if it's still the mineral water? Yes, it would. So would it really make it still special? Who knows? So here we go. Second ingredient is butylene glycol, which is a humectant. Then it's got glycerin, ding, ding, ding. Star ingredient, squalane, emollient, goodie, very good. And then it's got humectant, propanediol. And then it's got cetyl alcohol, which is a fatty alcohol emollient. That's pretty good. Hydrogenated lecithin, that's an emollient. Get perfume in it. Just pointing that out. And then we've got another emollient. So it's got hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, which is antioxidant and hydration. Beta glucan, which is soothing moisturizer. That's really good. It's got vitamin E down at the bottom. And then right at the last ingredient. Now, here's the thing. I always say to you, check the top 5 ingredients, okay? And then you can go and look at the top 10. But then after that, remember that there isn't a high percentage of the next ones coming down. And right at the end of this list, there is algae, okay? Which is Undaria pinnatifida extract, which is algae, and this algae thing, algae is anti-aging, but it's right at the bottom of this list for this serum. Okay, is there enough in that to really warrant it to be pretty special? Because she loves this, she says. I don't think so. And looking at all the ingredients, to me that this is just an average serum. It really isn't anything special. That's it. So just pointing that out to you what my thoughts are. But again, if you've tried it, let me know.
Okay, so I put that on. And you want to make sure that you don't rub it in too much, because then I use this Solo Wave wand. And it's like a red light, if you see. It vibrates, and it's a red light therapy. And I try to use it every night for about 5 minutes. And I feel like it really helps even out my skin tone, and if I feel like I have a cystic acne pimple coming, it disappears. I might be telling myself that, but it works. So I do it on my cheeks, and then my forehead, and then my neck, and I use this as the base. You can use other serums, but I like using the lashes. So if I start to feel dry or the sticks, I add a little bit more serum, but we'll start here. And then just go. I started using this during when we were all locked down during quarantine, because I was trying to find things to just like self-care, and I really like using it. I tried a lot of things during quarantine. I got really into face masks and bubble baths and a lot of Cassie's products from her skincare routine. Was my product. So my manic episode of skincare was also Cassie's manic episode of skincare. Alright, so once that is all done.
So I take it that she plays Cassie in Euphoria. You can let me know in the comments. And have you seen Euphoria? Is it really good? I must watch it. So I do think she comes across, this girl is a lovely girl. She's really sweet, doesn't she? She comes across really nice. Or she's a fantastic actress. Could be both, could be both. This Sola Advanced skincare wand is $175, okay? Do I think it's any good? I have talked about it before on my channel. It's red light therapy, which definitely works, okay? Combined with microcurrent, which has a lifting effect on the muscles. And those two technologies do work in big machines. I've used them and still do on clients. So they really do work. Is a little tool like that at $175, is that going to work? The only thing that she said I thought was good was that she uses it every day for about 5 minutes, and that's how I think you have to think about these tools before you get into your wallet and spend the money. Are you going to use them consistently? If you are that type of person, I think this is worth a try, only if you're going to guarantee you're going to do it every night religiously. Yes, red light therapy does work. Red light therapy stimulates collagen, it reduces inflammation, It's very good for skin, and the microcurrent stimulating your muscles, keeping the tone, and you know, for all intents and purposes, our skin does look good. I don't see anything really bad wrong with her skin at all. She's got I think her skin looks quite good. She says that she still gets cystic acne. I wonder if that's just time of the month stuff, but you know, that's what I know about the Solawave. Again, we'd love to know if any of you have splashed out, and what do you think? Would you pay 175 bucks for a beauty tool? Would you? If it worked, would you?
I move on to moisturizers. So first I use Laneige's Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream. This was everything in Albuquerque while I was filming. So I take it, rub it, and I lather it all over. Literally, the first time I used this, I woke up and I thought my skin was a baby's bottom. It was so soft. And because everyone's skin was so dry while we were filming, I ended up getting a bunch of their moisturizers and products for the rest of the cast and in the trailer for hair and makeup. And everyone started using them and becoming addicted, and I got them all hooked.
So I think that you know, the way she applied it looked fine. You don't need to put on so much moisturizer on the lids, because any moisturizer or eye creams you put on, when you blink, it tends to pull it down. So always be careful that you don't maybe over moisturize this area. If you put on too much moisturizer here as well, or too much eye cream, it can aggravate puffiness. Okay, so this is Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic. It's a great name, this, isn't it? Cream moisturizer. It's 40 bucks. I don't like jar packaging, because you open the jar, air gets in, and then you're using your fingers, and then again you shut the jar. If you leave the jar open, it's going to oxidize, and that's not great to keep products active. So if you have got jars, put the lid on straight away, or get a little tool, put the cream on into the jar, onto the hand, lid back on, and then start applying it. Don't leave the jar open. Okay, so what's it getting? Butylene glycol is number 2 ingredient, humectant, glycerine, ding ding, superstar ingredient number 3, squalane number 4, it's got another emollient number 5, and let me see what else it got. Number 10 is an emollient, number 12 emollient, so it's all emollient, hydration, moisturizing. It's got through this, the first 17, in fact 20 almost ingredients are all about moisturizing and hydrating. Well, glycerin and squalane to me are really good. They're very good ingredients. The dimethicone it's got in it, the emollient, number 12. Someone asked me about dimethicone recently, and dimethicone is put into products to really give slip as well, to make things smooth over the skin, and it gives the skin a nice soft feel. I'm not against dimethicone. I think it's fine for skin. I think it's pretty safe. All of these things usually have been pretty well checked out, clinically checked out. What's got in it? It's got fragrance in it. So these are fragrance products in Laneige, just to put that out there. What else? It's number 32. It's got hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid right down at the very bottom. It's got all the goodies. And this extract, Undaria pinnatafida extract, the algae, is the end ingredient. So what do I think? Do I think the top 20 ingredients, except for maybe glycerin and squalane, I don't think this is anything special, this moisturizer? No, I don't. I think it's okay. It's a nice enough moisturizer, doesn't do a whole lot of anti-aging, just moisturizing the skin, yes, but there's nothing pretty special about it. Just saying that to you. Do I think a 24-year-old needs to look at something that's a bit special? I do think if you're going to the trouble of this, putting on a serum and then a moisturizer, yeah, let's talk about something that's a bit more protective in the way that it's anti-aging as well. Prevention is better than cure, isn't it? So I do think that they're okay, these products. I don't think they're anything special. That's finally what I've got to say.
Everyone comes to me for skincare advice, but I really like it when people do, because I feel like I've had such a journey with it, and I've learned, hopefully I've learned, and I'm still learning so much more, but there's no picture proof because I don't want it out there, but I used to have really, really bad skin, and I am so grateful and thankful that I don't have acne scars, because I am a picker, and I dug into my face. I had terrible mounds everywhere. and I would make myself bleed, and I could not figure out my skin for years and years until I was like 19, 20 years old.
Oh, I didn't realise that she had really bad skin when she was younger. I too had that bad acne skin, and it really, your confidence is zilch when you've got skin like that. It really is. And she said that she was a picker. I can't really see, obviously she's got great lighting there. I can't really see acne scarring on her face. But if you were that type of person, then, you know, finding the products that agree with your skin and don't break you out is the key here. What would I put in? I would definitely put in something, if she was prone to that and she's got some bumps in her skin, I would put in some vitamin C serum and some retinol products. I would do that. Let's have a look at the next.
This color, I already took the lid off, but the Laneige's water sleeping mask. So you put it on, and then in the morning it just like soaks in, and then you wash it off. But it's a nice little pick me up when your skin needs a drink.
So the Laneige lip sleeping mask, we'll just finish there having a look at her. It's $22 for this lip sleeping mask, and you put this on, you know, to soften your lips, and it's fine because it's a mix of conditioning, skin conditioning waxes, shea butter, emollients, but will make your lips look fine in the morning. Sodium hyaluronate again is at the end and is hydrating, but in a small quantity, so it's still worth a try. I think at $22, I think it's worth a try. If not being cruelty free is okay with you, then go for it. Have you tried any of the products? What did you think of it? I think she's a lovely girl. Again, I would definitely add in something with a vitamin C serum, probably a bit more for if she's got any skin bumps, and I would definitely think about a retinol product at night. But apart from that, she was a lovely girl. She came across very sweet. What did you think, more to the point? Did you like it? Did you think it was pretty good? Have you used the Vaseline trick? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching to the end. That is very kind of you. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Bye for now.